Hi, I'm Patrick Fulop. This is Effective Martial Arts. In this lesson, the single leg takedown, 10 great ways to finish it, and 30 powerful counters you can use to defend against it. Alright, so the single leg takedown is the second most commonly used and high percentage way to bring an opponent to the ground after the double leg. So I definitely recommend you review your double leg techniques before tackling the single leg. You can check out our double leg takedown video in the cards above. Now what makes the single leg takedown unique is the sheer amount of possibilities and versatility it offers both on offense and on defense. So we've got a whole bunch of great techniques to show you today. How I recommend you approach this video is start by watching the whole thing to get a good sense of everything you can do both on offense and on defense. Then come back and watch one technique at a time that you can focus on in your training. To conveniently find your way in this video when you come back, you can use the table of contents in the description below. You can also check out the recap section for a quick review of all the techniques. Now before we get started, a couple quick safety tips. First off, you only want to take an opponent to the ground if you're confident this is a one-on-one situation. So for any type of street fight or self-defense situation, if you don't know if other people might be involved, not a good idea to take your opponent to the ground. Because even if you wind up in a top dominant position, other people can attack you at that point. Also, kind of goes without saying, but you would only want to take an opponent to the ground if you're confident that you're a better ground fighter than him. Next safety tip, for fitness and conditioning, make sure you have a strong lower back. Like most wrestling techniques, this can be quite taxing on the lower back. So you want to strengthen that by doing a lot of static, held up back arches. You also want to strengthen your neck, which you can do even if you don't have any specific equipment by doing head rolls on the mat. You also want to regularly stretch out your hamstrings, so you have nice flexible hamstrings so you can maintain good posture in your lower back. And you want to work on your hip mobility so you can quickly drop your level to execute these techniques. And last safety tip, like most techniques you can practice in martial arts, control and safety are very important so you don't injure yourself or your partner. So especially when you're just starting out, make sure to control these techniques and ease your partner's descent to the ground so you don't injure him. Also make sure you're practicing on a nice matted surface, and you want to review your basic falling technique, which is very important. You can find our basic how to fall video in the cards above. Now that being said, let's get right into it. First up, setups. So this is pretty much the same as for the double leg takedown, so we won't go into much detail. The main difference is I can come in off of a single leg takedown off of the mirror stance position. It's also possible from the same stance. We're going to see some finishes we can do from here in a moment. But different setups you can do, essentially pretty much the same thing. I can come in off of a punch or punching combination to go in for a single. I can come in off of head movements as well to go in for a single. I can come in off of a kick catch to pursue to the finish, as well as from the clinch position, you can drop and shoot for the single leg takedown. Now that you have your setups, there's 3 different ways you can enter for a single leg takedown. First one is the deep shoot. It's possible from mirror stance or from same stance position. Deep shoot is when you want to get in close and throw your opponent off balance. So it's very simple. I do my setup, I'm going to do a close step here and step behind his lead leg, drop my level, and shoot my lead hand behind his lead leg with my palm facing downwards. From here, I'm going to clasp my own palm with my other hand with palm facing upwards, palm to palm, thumbs stuck together with the fingers, and then clasping each hand for a nice strong gable grip. At the same time, I'll be looking upwards and throw my head against his chest to throw him off balance, and from here, I can pick up his leg to pursue to my finish. The other option for a deep shoot would be off of a same stance position, where it's going to be pretty much the same thing, except I'm going to step in between his legs here, and also I'm going to shoot my lead hand on the inside of his lead thigh. Same grip over here, and now my head is going to go here on the front of his chest, and I can also lift to pursue to the finish. Next option is if you want to shoot in from a little bit further away, is to do the shoulder push ankle pick technique. So for here, I don't even need to move my feet. I can set it up, get his attention on top, then push his shoulder with my back hand, reach down and grab his ankle with my lead hand, and pull it up, lock it in to proceed to my finish. This is also possible the other way around, where I would do the shoulder push with my lead hand here, and grab the ankle with my back hand to lock into position. A nice variant of this that works very well off of head movements when he's punching is to reach down and grab with both ankles, so the double ankle pick. So he's busy punching, I reach down, grab his ankle with both hands and pull it up, lock it into position, proceed to my finish. And there's a quick variant you can do on this, which is the knee and ankle pick, where you would go lead hand to the knee, back hand to the ankle, and pull it up like so. Alright, so offense, first off, leg inside singles. This is when you start from mirror stance. First takedown, the arm scissor sweep. Now the arm scissor sweep is a great technique for beginners because you can really take your time and you can ease the person's fall to the ground. So when you're not yet comfortable, it's a good takedown to start with. So how we're going to do, I'm going to do my setup. I can do a close step, going for a deep shoot, leg behind the lead leg over here, head on the chest, looking up. I grab my gable grip here, grab the leg, lift it up nice and high to the side of my body, all the way to my armpit. Here I want to use my legs, I want to use my shoulders and my elbows to get the leg up as high as possible. The higher you get the leg, the more off balance your opponent is going to be. From here, I want to free up my lead hand, so I'm going to get my back hand underneath the leg like so, in a quick motion. My fingers pointing up. Once again, I'm here, I slide this one out and I slide this one in like this. Very important to get it deep, fingers towards the ceiling, because if you're too low, it's very easy for him to kick his leg down and get free. So I want to get it nice and high over here, and this frees up my lead hand. Now, what's going to happen most likely is going to get a collar grab over here. This is good, you can work with this when you're starting because you can use this, the person can use this to ease his descent to the ground and not fall too hard on the ground. Be careful though, keep it nice straight back and straight neck so you don't hurt yourself as the person is going down. So my arm is free over here, I'm going to slide it in front of his chest like so. I'm going to do another close step to adjust and kick his leg here as I push back with my arm. Immediately when he starts falling, I'm going to step back with my leg so I can fall in side control. Nice and slow, looks like this. I trip him, step back, fall down all the way to side control position. Now for a more realistic application, you want to get rid of this collar tie because you can use that to establish his balance and counter your takedown. So I'm simply going to push up on his triceps over here to get the hand free and pursue my momentum in front of his chest, adjust my step to get the trip. Here I can still ease his descent using a tight grip on the leg as well so he doesn't fall too hard. I go to side control. Once again, all together, a little bit faster. Set up, entry, deep shoot, lift up, snake the arm in, get rid of the grip, hand in front, adjustment step, trip, side control. All right, second finish, a little bit more advanced, the uppercut trip. For this one, I can do from a little bit further away, so I don't need to come in as close. I can do it from many ankle pick techniques. So for example, I'm going to go here with the lead hand, shoulder push, backhand ankle pick, lift the leg up and lock it underneath my armpits. I'm holding on to the ankle over here. He's too far now to grab the collar grip. So here I'm going to shoot my arm up in an uppercut motion. The objective would be to get him to hop so that his supporting leg is a little bit lighter. Like so, a little hop here. And then at the same time as he hops, I want to do an adjustment step and trip him at the same time as his leg is light. So a little bit faster, you're going to see what it looks like. Trip, boom, and he falls down. Again, I can hold on to the leg to ease his descent to the ground. And right after that, you want to pass to side control. Once again, all together, a little bit faster. Set up, shoulder push, ankle pick, lock it, uppercut, trip to the ground, and side control. Next technique, a little bit more violent, the kick sweep. So for this one, I'm going to do a double ankle pick. So when he's busy punching, I'm going to lower my level, grab both hands on the lead ankle, pull it up, and hold it out to the side over here. Then I'm going to do a switch roundhouse kick right on the ankle, so right above the heel over here. Now you got to be quick for this one to work, and you got to kick pretty hard for the leg to leave the ground. So here's what it looks like. Here, kick, and take away the base. Once again, a little bit faster, all together, so he's busy punching. I lower my level, lift the leg, and kick to take away the base. Next up, another powerful technique, the reverse spin down. So for this one, I'm going to go also for a shoulder push ankle pick. So different setup, shoulder push with the lead hand, ankle pick with the back hand, lift it up, lock it underneath my armpit. Then my free hand is going to apply pressure against the joint of its knee. So don't use too much strength, don't hurt your partner in this case, but you can lose the leverage of his leg to take him down. So I'm going to do a side step with my back leg going here, a pivot over here, and then I'm going to force downwards against his leg to force him down to the ground, maintaining a tight grip here underneath my armpit. He hits the ground, and then you're going to want to chain that with a guard pass. The easy pass in this case would be a standing guard pass. Throw the leg to the side, step, step to the knee on belly position to strike or establish control. Once again, a little bit faster. So set up, shoulder push, ankle pick, lock it, step, step against the joint, bring it down to the ground, pass, knee on belly position. So for the next two techniques, we're going to achieve the top shoulder position. So here's how you get there. So in this case, I'll go for a knee and ankle pick, like so. So again, very good when he's busy punching. Lower my level, I go for a knee and ankle pick. I lock it here. Now, you want to transition to the top shoulder position. It's very simple. I'm going to take a tight grip with my lead hand, wrapping my arm all the way around his leg so he can't get free. I'm going to temporarily let go with my back hand and wrap it around here his ankle. Lift my elbow up higher than my shoulder so the foot slides on my shoulder. And then I adjust my grip here to grab the top of the knee like so. This is the top shoulder position where we can do two different takedowns. I'm going to show you right now. First technique from top shoulder position is the snap down. We're going to start off the same way with an ankle pick or a knee and ankle pick. So here, set up, knee and ankle, lift it up. Here I transition to my top shoulder position, so hand around the ankle over here, lift the elbow up higher than the shoulders. So I lock it on the top of my shoulder. Then the free hand goes on top of the knee. Again, be very careful because here you can apply even more pressure against the knee. And then it's the same technique as previously. Side step, pivot, and then force him downwards like this. And then you have many different guard passes you can do from here. I can transition just to side control, or you can do different things. Once again, a little bit faster, top shoulder, snap down. Here, knee and ankle pick, grab, top shoulder position, adjust, step, step, force him downwards, and pass the knee on belly. Next, top shoulder, leg in, single leg takedown is the drive forward. So this is a very effective takedown as well. I'm going to combine the lifting momentum of the leg with the forward momentum to make him fall. So in this case, I can also go from relatively far away. I go for an ankle pick technique. Here, I grab the ankle, the knee, lock it in, wrap it around, get to top shoulder position, and at the same time I start driving forward, so he's going to fall backwards. If he has good balance, I can even combine that with a trip to make sure that he falls. Once again, a little bit faster, so different setup, grab the leg, lift it up, top shoulder position, and right away drive forward, so he's going to fall. Next technique, a little bit different, but also very effective, the spin around knee grab. So for this one, I'm going to go in off of a deep shoot. So set up, I get in closer, I get my head against his chest, wrap my lead hand around his lead leg, lift it up like so. Then I'm going to pivot around. So I'm going to let go with my lead hand, wrap it with my other hand, do a couple baby steps to pivot around, and put my lead knee to the ground like so. Keeping on wrapping his leg here over my thigh, and holding on to his knee, lock it in with my elbow over here so he can't get his leg free. He's going to want to pull his leg forward, so I want to prevent that with grabbing his knee. Then I want to grab his other knee with my lead hand and force it backwards like this. So he's going to want to force forward with his knees, I want to pull him backwards, and I want to drive my shoulder inside the back of his upper thigh here. So the combination of pulling on his knees and forcing with my shoulder forward is going to make him fall to the ground. Now he's going to want to keep on pulling his knees into him to achieve turtle position, and I want to prevent that. So I want to keep on pulling on his knees and flatten him out all the way to the ground with my shoulder. So I'm on my tippy toes and my shoulder only, still holding on to his knees. And once he's flattened out, I can progress to back control position. Once again, a little bit faster. So set up, deep shoot, I get in close, lift the leg up to my side over here, get my hands free. Circle around, drop to my lead knee, hold on to the knee, hold on to the other knee, shoulder in the back of the upper thigh, push forward all the way to the ground, flatten them out, and progress to back control. Next up, we have three techniques for the leg outside singles, the first one being the far knee grab. So this one is possible either from the head out or the head in position. I'm going to show you the head out first. So again, off of a deep shoot, now we're going to be in same stance for this, for the leg outside single. So set up, different setup, close step here, coming in. Now my head is going to be to the outside. I grab the lead leg, lift it up nice and high. Then I'm going to also snake my arm in to grab the lead leg, freeing my other hand over here. I'm going to drop my level and poke my head on the side, adjust with two steps, block the knee over here, push with my leg, push with my head. It's very similar to the double leg takedown technique. So I push him to the ground like this and follow him down to side control. Once again, a little bit faster. Set up, deep shoot, lifting the leg, switching, dropping the level back, poking the head out, adjusting the feet, blocking the leg, and down to side control position. Now the head inside variation is very similar, except instead of having my head poking to the outside, it will remain in front of his body. So same entry, set up, deep shoot, head here looking up, forehead on the chest. I lift the leg up to the outside, wrap it around with my hand over here, then adjust my feet, my head remains in the front, and I block his knee over here. I'm going to lift his leg up as I block this one, so the combined momentum is going to make him fall, and from here I progress either to knee on belly or side control position. Once again, a little bit faster. Head inside, far knee grab, single leg takedown. Set up, deep shoot. Here, look up, lift the leg up. Head in the middle, adjust the feet, block the knee, lift, and block the leg to knee on belly position or side control. Next technique, also very simple and effective, the inside trip. So you're going to do this one also off of a same stance position. Different setup, you can vary your setup from time to time. Come in with a close step, grab the lead leg, lift it up nice and high. And here I'm going to keep on holding on to the leg and I'm going to do a close step so I can hook his supporting leg with my lead leg and turn my body inwards. So the combination of this is going to make him fall like so. And from here, I also want to pass the guard. So you've got many different guard passes you can do, which we're going to see in a future video. Once again, a little bit faster. Set up, deep shoot, lift the leg. Here, step in front, twist, get him down. And here, for example, I'm going to do a knee cross, slide pass, all the way to scarf hold. And then I can transition to side control. By the way, to escape the side control position, check out our side control video in the cards above. And the last technique we're going to show you today, my personal favorite, the spin down. So for this one, I'm also going to come in off of a deep shoot. Here, set up, come in, grab the lead leg with the head outside this time. I'll lift it up, nice and high, posture up. Now I want to wrap the knee over here with my lead hand and transition my back hand to the ankle like this, keeping his leg nice and straight. Now I'm going to apply pressure with my lead shoulder on the inside of his thigh. I do a side step with my lead leg, pivot with my back leg, and then I'm going to force my shoulder downwards and with a 180-degree rotation. So we're going that way, so he's going to fall to the ground like so. Putting my knee to the ground like this. Now I'm still holding on to his leg, so the easy pass you can do over here is the standing guard pass. We'll stand back up, throw the leg to the side, step, and step to knee on belly position. Once again, a little bit faster, spin down technique. So set up, here, enter, lead leg, grab, adjust, ankle, step back, shoulder pressure, rotation, bringing him down, and here, stand back up, throw the leg to the side, standing guard pass to knee on belly. And there's an interesting variation you can do for the spin down, which is the far away spin down. You compromise a little bit less and you can do it from further away. So in this case, I'll do for a, let's say, a shoulder push ankle pick, lift the leg up, lock it in. Here, apply pressure instead of with my shoulder, it's going to be with my hand or my forearm. Again, side step, pivot, and then drive him down like this. So he goes down to the ground, and same guard pass here to knee on belly. Once again, a little bit faster, set up. Here, shoulder push, ankle pick, grab it, lock it, side step, pivot, pressure against the knee with my hand, standing guard pass to knee on belly. Now, before we move on to defense, a couple quick advanced concepts to make sure that your takedown attempt succeeds when you're applying it in real life. So first concept is, like we said for double leg, you really need to commit to your takedown attempt for it to work. Next up, be ready to chain your finishes together. So once you're comfortable with these different finishing techniques, be ready to transition smoothly from one to the other so you can get the takedown. Example right here would be to do the far away spin down, to far knee grab, to top shoulder drive forward. Here's what it looks like. So I'm going to go here, set up, transition here to my ankle lock position. Here, go for the far away spin down, but he has good balance, he adjusts. Now I gotta get in closer, I wanna go for the far knee grab. I go here, I try to trip him, but he again, adjust. Now I'm gonna put my head here, I'm gonna do a leg switch till I go to the top shoulder position, drive forward to finally get him down. Once again, a little bit faster. Here, far away, spin down, he adjusts. Far knee grab, he adjusts. Leg switch, top shoulder, get him down. Now to help you be more effective chaining your takedowns together, here's a cool drill you can do to increase your mobility. We call it the leg switch drill. So from here, I have the leg already on one side. You have to be able to switch it to the other side. So forehead on the chest, looking up. I want to step forward and switch the leg to the outside really quickly. And you can keep going like that, forward and back, okay, to increase your mobility. I'll do it again alone so you can see better. So forehead on the chest, I'm clasping the leg like this. The leg is resting on my forearm like this. I want to switch it, so drive both my hands together in the inside like this and switching my hand position as I do so. So now it's resting on my other forearm like this. I'm going to keep a nice straight back, keep on looking up, forehead on the chest, and you keep going like this, stepping forward or backwards, switching the leg from side to side. Next thing you can do, and you have to be ready for, is to transition to take the back, for example, for a body lock takedown. Now, body lock takedowns will be the subject of a future video, so once again, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to stay tuned. So for example, here, I go for a leg inside single position, but he starts escaping, so now I can transition, take the back, and then I can do a body lock takedown from here. Last advanced strategy that you need to apply when you're ready to is to be able to transition back to striking smoothly. So let's say you go for the takedown, but he escapes. Well, you can transition right away to striking so you don't waste any time and you stay on the offensive. All right, stay tuned. Next up, defense. All right, now to defend against a single leg takedown attempt, you have many different techniques you can use. Now we divided them into 8 basic categories or 8 lines of defense you can use to defend against a single leg attempt. First line of defense is your early defenses. So that's when you see the shot coming early. So he didn't set it up properly, you see him coming. First thing you can do is a knee to the face. So as he comes in, I'm simply gonna lift my lead knee to hit him right underneath the chin over here to have a nice clean strike underneath the chin. Sometimes you can get a knockout from there. Alternatively, I can also do an uppercut to the face. So he comes in, same thing, lead uppercut, or I can also do a back uppercut here. You can also do a step back downward straight punch. So as he's coming in, I step back, boom, I'm gonna crack him on the chin like this. Also, I can do a deviation step lead hook. So as he comes in, I'm gonna take a step back with my lead leg all the way around and at the same time, land a lead hook to the chin like this, and then I'm gonna follow up with more stuff as well. Another category of techniques as well you can do is the stiff arm strikes. So as he comes in, you can stiff arm him on the shoulder and land your strikes like this, or knee. You can also stiff arm him on the head like this, keep his head away and land your strikes. Or you could do a double shoulder stiff arm like this and then land your strikes like this. Other technique you can do is the double underhook lift, either to knee or to clinch position. So the first variation is going to come in, try to grab my leg, I'm going to shoot both hands down and grab him underneath the armpits, lift him up, and at the same time I can land a knee over here or go to a body lock type of situation here. Next type of technique you can do for early defense is a deviation step. So very similar to what we did for the double leg takedown. So he comes in, I'm going to make contact with my lead hand here on his neck, take a wide step back here with my lead leg all the way around, redirect his energy here so I can go to striking or I can take the back for my own takedown. Once again, I'll do it alone so you can see better. So as he's coming in, contact from the inside out with my forearm here. Imagine his head is here, contact on the neck like this. And then my lead leg is going to take a wide step back, make 3/4 of a circle away, and then I redirect his energy like this way so I can come in for a strike or take the body like this. A cool drill you can do to increase the speed of your steps is what we call the leg tag drill. So it's very simple. We're here and he tries to tag your leg and you got to step before you can tag it. Here. It keeps going and you go faster and faster. When you get more comfortable, you can incorporate punches as well. So he punches here, it goes for a leg tag, boom, I got a step, keep going, boom, like this. Very fun. Next defense, a little bit nasty, is to go for a groin kick as he picks up your leg. So this is why personally I don't recommend the leg in the middle, single leg techniques, although it's done commonly in combat sports such as MMA and wrestling. But since in a real life situation you're allowed to kick the groin, you would not want the leg in between your legs. So he's gonna lift, and even if he tries to lift my leg to the side, I can redirect it and kick him right in the groin like this. And this could create a lot of damage. But don't just count on your groin kick and expect that it's going to work for sure. Sometimes he might not feel it, he might be on a lot of emotion, so you want to keep on defending until you're safe. Don't just count on one defense to get out. And the last early defense you can do is what we call the limp leg out technique. So here, as he reaches for the ankle pick, I'm going to brace on his shoulder, and as he lifts, I'm going to turn my knee inside and slip out like this, still maintaining my brace and looking in his direction so I can redirect and come back over here, still facing him. Now, the reason we want the brace here, as he picks me up, if I don't have this, I can still get my leg out, but you can come in and take my back, and now I'm in a bad spot. So, once again, he goes for my leg, I brace, knee down, and back to safety. Next up, second line of defense, when he already has your leg, is your sprawl defenses. So, first technique, the kickback sprawl. Here's how it goes. Once he already has my leg, so here he has my leg, like this, I want to immediately curl it to get inside on the close leg like this. I want to immediately get his head down as well, like this, to break his posture. That's why it's important for the person attacking to always want to look up and get the head close like this, so I have trouble bringing it down. Well, let's say I succeed, I want to get it here, and then I want to get the whizzer, so the hand inside his arm, in between his arm and his body, and ideally I want to reach my own wrist like this. This gives me a nice tight grip, and I want to push away with my hands and up as I kick back and down with my leg to break his grip. From here I can chain with strikes or just get out back to safety. This is also possible from the head out position, so he comes in, grabs my leg, I want to break his posture, get his head down, whizzer, hand, connect to my hand, curl my leg in, kick back, break his grip, and there we're back to safety or back to striking. Now, it's important to note in the real life application that sometimes you won't necessarily have the time to connect your hand to your wrist, but still you want to get the wizard to grab his body and push him away to get your leg free. So it looks a little bit something like this. He grabs me here, I'm going to push him, and then even if I can't connect, I can at least push on his body, curl my leg, and I can force against it to get the leg free. Now, to go with your kickback sprawls, you can also do head down strikes. So this is very effective once you have this position. If you've broken your opponent's posture, you have your leg inside, you can hold the head down, and then you can wail away with uppercuts, you can do hammer fist, you can switch your hand and do elbows to the back of the head, and you can also do a jump knee to the face. Now, be very careful when you practice that one with a partner. You don't want to aim straight for your partner's face. The safe way to do it is to aim beside the head like this, and you can practice kicking like this and landing on your leg for balance. The other sprawling technique that we have is the shoulder crossface sprawl. So for this one, I'm going to get in closer to my opponent. So he comes in, lifts up my leg. Again, I want to curl it, get it underneath me. Now I want to grab both of his elbows, squeeze them together, and get squared off with him until my shoulder is underneath his chin. From there, I can connect my hands together, squeeze his elbows, and kick down with my leg to break his grip, and then we're back to striking. Once again, from a different angle, so he comes in, picks up my leg, I curl it, get in front of him, squeeze his elbows together, connect my hands, kick down to get my leg free. Next up, the standing guillotine as a submission. So for this one, as he's coming in, this is going to be from the head out position. So as he's coming, I'm going to wrap around his head like this. He's going to try to pick up my leg, but I'm going to put some weight down on his head and connect my hands together over here. And then use the grip on his neck and the good balance on my supporting leg to kick down and then finish the guillotine like this until I get the tap or he goes for a nap. Now we're going to see the guillotine, many different variants, standing and on the ground, as well as how to escape in a future video. Next up, reversals. This is when you want to take it to the ground and maintain top position. So first reversal we're going to see is the leg scoop reversal. This one is going to be from the head out position as well. So he comes in, picks up your leg, you're going to break his posture and kick down at the same time. So you get a nice strong grip on the ground, and you got to be quick about this. You're going to go on the inside here of his lead leg, and as you drive down with the head, you're going to pick the leg up to flip him around, and then you can establish top position like so. Once again, a little bit faster, he comes in, I break his posture, kick down, grab the leg, drive him down with the head, lift the leg, and establish top position. Next up, the figure 4 reversal from the head in position. So this one, after you've sprawled, so he comes in, he's got the head in, break the posture, connect the hand to the wrist, get the leg on the inside. Here you can just sprawl and get out, but then you can pursue and bring him down to the ground. So keep forcing downwards and apply rotation at the same time, bring him towards his head until he hits the ground, and from there you can establish scarf hold position or any other top position. Next up, the shoulder lock reversal, also known as the Kimura. So we're going to execute that off of a head out position, although it could start from the head in. So he comes in, he grabs my leg, I'm going to grab his wrist over here, switch the head to the outside. Here, grab the hand in between the body and the arm. So go ahead and grab my own wrist over here. Now I'm going to use this grip to break his grip on my leg here and kick my leg down. Now, in a real life situation, you would want to yank the arm nice and far back to break the shoulder. When you're practicing with a partner, of course, go nice and slow so you don't hurt him. So I get the hand up. Now, his only defense in this case is to roll forward. So I want to block it with my elbow on his back. And there I can rush him to the side like this, maintaining the bend in his elbow, and then establishing my position to finish the shoulder lock. Now, there's a lot of details that go into the shoulder lock. We're going to be seeing that and many other submissions in future videos. Once again, from a different angle, he comes in over here, boom, grab the wrist, head to the outside, arm in, break the grip, get him up. He wants to roll, I stop him with my elbow, I rush him, and then I can finish the submission right here. Alright, now the next category of defenses are definitely more advanced techniques. That's when you want to take the fight to the ground and take advantage of it to do a submission or wind up in a dominant top position. First one is the rollback shoulder lock, also known as Kimura. So this one is going to start pretty much the same way as the previous one, except we're going to roll back to establish top position. So here he comes in, he has the head on the inside, I grab the wrist, switch the head to the outside, shoot my arm in to grab my own wrist, grab his leg like this, I'm going to shoot my supporting leg in between his legs and create a backwards momentum to roll back on top of him, like so. Boom, I wind up on top, and from here I can comfortably finish the submission. Once again, I'll do it alone so you can catch a couple little details here. So he has my leg, I have the wrist, switch the head, shoot it in, grab my own wrist, then I'll shoot my supporting leg. So grab this leg, shoot my supporting leg in the middle, and then do a backwards roll. And I want to get to this position here when I'm on my shoulder, and then I want to shoot my hips across towards that way. So I establish, boom, here, side control position. From there to finish the Kimura, we're going to be seeing that in a future video. Next up, very effective as well, the rollback guillotine. So that's similar to the guillotine we did standing, but sometimes you might want to take it to the ground, and this you wind up in the dominant full mount position to finish your guillotine. So this one is going to be from the head out position, so he goes to grab my leg here, I curl it, wrap his head around here, I'm going to go with the arm in position like so. Now I'm going to adjust my position to get in front of him, grab his thigh like this, and we're going to roll, and I'm going to put my head on the same side as his head and shoot my supporting leg in between his legs and bring it over me, like so. And I follow him all the way to full mount position. Here I get rid of the other arm, and I can even finish the guillotine with one arm, like so. The cool thing about it is even if he gets rid of my arm and I lose the guillotine, I'm in a full mount position so I can keep on striking to win the fight. Once again, a little bit faster. He comes in, grabs my leg, I wrap around, adjust, shoot in, roll back, get to top position, and I can finish the guillotine like this, or back to striking. Next up, very effective technique, particularly good against the spin down finish variation, is the back take to trapped arm rear naked choke. So how we're going to do this, he goes for a spin down close, right? So I need him close to do this technique. He tries to extend my leg here to get leverage to spin me down. I want to curl it in to get it in between his legs. So we're going down, I wrap my arm here around his neck, and as he spins me downwards with his shoulder, I grab his lat muscle here, so I bring him down to the ground like this, and immediately I need to get my hips out and get my other hook inside so I can finish the rear naked choke like this. Now, for techniques on exactly how to execute the rear naked choke, as well as how to escape this position, check out our back control and rear naked choke video in the cards above. Once again, a little bit faster. He comes in, grabs my leg, spins me down, I grab him, grab the neck, pull him down, get my hook, and finish the choke. Now there's a very cool variation you can do in this case when he tries the far away spin down, which is the transition to full mount. So here, he doesn't come in quite as close, he grabs my ankle like this, and he does the far away spin down here. So I can't go ahead and grab his back, but I can still somewhat hold on to his body, so I'm going to use the momentum to pull him down ahead of me, and then I'm going to transition to full mount. Now notice here, I'm posting with my leg, because if I don't, he can just keep us rolling, and then we're going to go, and he's going to wind up on top. So I post when we land, and then I immediately lock in the full mount position. Once again, a little bit faster, picks up my leg, here I go and I grab him, I pull him down, I post, and establish full mount position. Next category of falling defenses is when the head is in, so from the head in position. First one is the roll back to side control. So for this one, he comes in, picks up my leg. Here I grab his wrist and I grab his body, so his lat muscle over here. And I'm going to step across with this leg all the way in front of his other foot, like so. Fall down and then roll back so I get to top position. From here, I can go in the type of scarf hold position or beat down position to finish the fight. Once again, a little bit faster, he comes in, grabs my leg, wrist, body, shoot, boom, roll back. Here, I'm in the top position. I can go to beat down, finish it here. Now, these next three techniques are even more advanced. They give you the opportunity to go into a leg lock situation. Now, you only do this if you're really comfortable with the leg locks. We're going to show you all the leg locks and how to escape in a future video. But here's the transition. So first one, dive into leg lock. So from here, also from the head inside, he comes in, picks up my leg, postures up all the way. Now I'm going to get my leg on the inside here in between his legs. Grab here the arm drag position, so I'm grabbing his tricep across like this. I'm going to shoot my supporting leg in between his legs and pull him forward like this with both my arms, so he has to post on his hands, like so. Here, right away here, I wrap my leg around like this to put my foot on the hip, keep him down like this, and then I can go to a heel hook type of situation. Once again, a little bit faster. He picks up my leg, postures up, here, arm drag, leg in the middle, pull him forward, wrap around, heel hook. Next up, very cool technique, the rolling knee bar, which you can use to transition to an actual knee bar or to establish top position. So it always starts the same way. It's going to be from the head in position. So he grabs my leg, pulls it to the side. I want to get it in the middle, grab his body. I want to take one step and establish my position on the side of his leg over here. Tight grip on his body, I shoot my hand here on the outside of his lead knee, and now we're going for a ride together. I'm going to take him down, I go to my knee, shoulder, roll him over, we go over here, and we always land in this position. Now from here, I can transition to the knee bar, here, like this, pull him in, establish the knee bar. Now there's many different ways to finish the knee bar. We're going to see that in future videos. The other option is to transition to a dominant top position. So I can go to scarf hold in this case. So I'm going to take this leg, I'm going to shoot it over here to get to the top position like this. I already have his head wrapped tightly, and then I can take care of this arm, pin it to the ground, so I get to a type of beat down position here to finish the fight. Once again, a little bit faster. So he picks up my leg, head on the inside, I wrap it on the inside, grab the body, grab the leg, roll down here, flip him over, and then from here, either transition to the knee bar type of situation or pass the guard to scarf hold, beat down position. Next up, a little bit fancy, high risk, high reward, the leg scissor sweep, which you can use to transition also to a leg lock situation or to pass the guard. So this is going to be from the leg inside position, once he's already postured up, so he has my leg. Here, lifts it all the way up. Now I'm going to put both hands on the mat like this, shoot my supporting leg back here, and hit him right behind both calves, like so. In one motion, as I'm pushing back with my other leg, boom, so he falls down. And from here, also, I can transition to the leg lock type of situation here, or I can pass the guards, pushing the knees away, sliding over, establishing control, all the way to scarf hold position. Once again, a little bit faster, he picks up my leg, here, hands down, kick back, boom, scissor sweep, and then from there I can attack the leg or pass the guard. Next category of defenses, very cool, is the late escapes. The first one is the cartwheel out. So this is going to happen most likely when he has my leg in a lock grip type of hold without wrapping his hands around. So there's nothing preventing my leg from going any higher. So he has my leg here, and he makes the mistake of not wrapping his hands around, so my leg is free. I'm going to use his upwards momentum to kick my leg back, do my cartwheel, back to fighting stance, here, and he's most likely going to follow me, so I have to be ready to block once I'm on my feet. Once again, a little bit faster, he grabs my leg, here I go right away into it, and fighting stance, back to striking. The variation of this is the dive roll out technique. So this is going to happen most likely when he has my leg on the top shoulder position like this, but he has it wrapped around, so I can't go any higher. Then I'm just going to simply turn around, face the outside, and do a dive roll here, and then I'm back to my fighting stance, still facing my opponent. Now for detailed instruction on how to roll, check out our basic how to roll video in the cards above. Once again, a little bit faster, picks up my leg, here, top shoulder, I can't go anywhere, I'm going to dive roll out, and back to striking. Next up, two very simple techniques to get your leg free. First one, the pull back side kick. So here is when he already has my leg up here and it's locked underneath the armpit like this. I'm simply going to pull back my knee until I get my heel in front of his body. From there, it's just a simple side kick technique to get my leg out. For detailed instruction on the side kick, check out our side kick video in the cards above. Once again, a bit faster, he picks up my leg, locks it, I pull it back, side kick, and I'm out. The variation of this will be the pull back stomp kick. This is going to happen from the leg outside position. So he has my leg up underneath his armpit, it's locked. I pull it back and open my knee to the outside, getting my heel in front of his ribs, and I push forward to get my leg free. Once again, a bit faster. He pulls it up, locks it, I pull it back, heel in front, push, get the leg free. Last late escape you can do is the late limp leg out technique. So here, he has my leg locked underneath his armpit. I'm going to brace here with the stiff arm so he doesn't take my back. Knee down. Get the leg out, and we're back to striking. Once again, a little bit faster, he gets my leg, he locks it, stiff arm, knee down, boom, back to striking. Next category of defenses, the late strikes. This is from the postured up position, when he already has your leg locked inside the armpit, you can take the opportunity to do some strikes. Now, it's very important to have excellent balance to be able to execute your strikes. It's going to go quickly, it's going to be trying to take you down. So from here, a cool drill you can do to improve your balance is to have the person hold your leg and go in different directions, up, down, side to side, and you just need to follow by hopping on your supporting leg. That really increases your balance and make sure that you stay always on top of your center of gravity. So there's many strikes you can do from here. First off, you can go for punches or elbows. Now, very important for the person attacking, that's why he wants to have his shoulders up and chin tucked down, so he's preventing as much as possible against the strikes. But again, he's going to be trying to take me down, so I got to be quick and I got to be hopping while I'm throwing those strikes. Next type of late strike, a little bit high risk, high reward, but you can land it if you have good balance and speed, is the jump groin kick. So I was going to go here, I'm just simply going to jump with my supporting leg and kick him here with my shin right in the groin, like so, in this direction. The variant of this would be to jump groin knee. Here I'm going to get in a little bit closer and grab the head like this and go for the knee to the groin, like so. And if you can get more elevation, pull the head down, you can go for the knee to the face technique. So I'm simply going to jump higher, boom, knee to the face, and that could create some damage. Alright, next technique, definitely flashy, high risk, high reward, the hands down roundhouse kick to the face. So, to do this one, this is a little bit more advanced. So here's how to break it down step by step. So this is going to be from the leg outside position. So he grabs my leg. As he's going down, I'm going to go down as well to put my opposite hand to the ground like this. And then I'm going to aim with my supporting leg to kick to his face in a real situation. But in practice, I'm going to aim above his head, and you can make a target for me to practice hitting like so. And I want to adjust my position right after. Once again, a little bit faster. He grabs my leg. I go down at the same time. Go on my hand, kick in the hand, and then establish standing position. The variant of this from the leg inside position is the hands down spinning heel kick to the face. So here, he grabs my legs, pulls it to the side, locks in the armpit. At the same time as he goes down, I want to put my hand here, my opposite hand to the mat. I want to turn and look at him. And again, same thing. You want to aim on top of the person's head because you don't want to kick him for real. Here, leg, boom, in the hand. And then you fall like this, then technical get up. Back to striking. One more time, a little bit faster. He picks up my leg right away, hands down, turn around, kick, boom. And then technical get up. Another technique you can do from this similar position is the hands down back kick. So also from the leg inside position, he gets my leg here. I already put both hands on the mat. Now I'm going to kick with my supporting leg right in his body, like so. And then get my leg free, and then I can come back facing him. One more time, a little faster. He picks up my leg. I go hands to the mat. Back kick, get my leg free, back to striking. Alright, and last category of defenses, your last resort techniques. So if ever nothing else works and you're going to the ground, first one is the post to sit-up escape. So the idea here is to not go to your back, and that could work for any one of the takedowns that a person tries on you. When that happens, you're going close to the ground. So for instance, you can try the spin down technique here. So I'm going down, I'm falling, but now I want to post on my elbow nice and far. Very important here, I don't want to post to the side like this here because he can push me down and I'm going to go to my back. So I want to post nice and far with my elbow here and keep on facing him with my arm here. I don't want to turn away, he's going to take my back. So still facing him, and I want to work my way up with a technical get up, back to striking. Once again, a little bit faster. For example, for the spin down, he takes me down, I go down like post, and right away with my hips back to standing position. Later on, we're going to see different techniques you can do from the down guard standing position, such as taking the back or going for a sweep to take your opponent down. That's going to be for a future video. And your absolute last resort, if nothing else works, and you really get taken by surprise and land flat on your back, at least you want to practice guard retention. This means keeping your elbows and knees in front of you once you hit the ground. So for example, he does a kick sweep on me, and I land flat on my back. Here, at least I want to get my elbows and knees inside, so I have options. I can push him away, I can do different things. If I'm open, here, he can establish top position, and now I'm in a much worse position, and I have to work to get out of here. This is the full mount position. How to get out of the full mount, video, cards above. Alright, so that's pretty much everything you need to know for the single leg takedown. So quick recap, on offense we saw the different setups you can use, which are pretty much the same as for the double leg. So from any punch or punching combination, from head movements or slips, from a kick catch, or from the clinch position. Then we saw 3 different ways to enter on the single leg takedown. So we've got our deep shoot, either from mirror stance or same stance. We've got our shoulder push ankle pick, and we've got our double ankle pick or the knee and ankle pick. In terms of finishes for the leg inside singles, we saw the arm scissor sweep, the uppercut trip, the kick sweep, the reverse spin down, the snap down, the drive forward, and the spin around knee grab. For leg outside singles, we saw the far knee grab, either with the head out or the head in. We saw the inside trip, and we saw the spin down, as well as the far way variation of the spin down. In terms of a little bit more advanced concepts, we saw the importance of really committing to the takedown in order to finish, same as you would for the double leg. We saw how to effectively combine finishes in order to get to takedown, how to transition to the back, or how to go back to striking seamlessly in order to stay on the offensive. In terms of defensive techniques, we saw your 8 different lines of defense. So starting first with your early defenses. You can strike either with a knee or an uppercut or punches. You can do your deviation steps that you can combine with strikes as well. You can do your groin kick as the person is picking up your leg. And you can do the limp leg out technique to get your leg free. Next up, we saw different sprawling techniques that you can do when the person already has your leg. So you have the kickback sprawl that you can do to get your leg free. And the head down position, you got the strikes you can do as well, punches or knees, as well as the shoulder crossface sprawl if you want to get in closer. We saw the standing guillotine as a standing submission you can do to defend against a single leg. And we saw some cool reversals as well. So you got the leg scoop reversal, the figure 4 reversal, and the shoulder lock reversal. Then we moved on to a little bit more advanced techniques, such as falling defenses if you want to take the fight to the ground on your own terms. So from the head out position, we saw the roll back shoulder lock, we saw the roll back guillotine, we saw the back take to trapped arm rear naked choke, as well as the transition to full mount variation. In terms of head-in falling defenses, we saw the roll back to side control technique, we saw the dive into leg lock, the rolling knee bar, as well as the leg scissor sweep, most of which you can use to transition to a leg lock situation or pass the guard to establish top position. Then we saw our late escapes. So we had our cartwheel or dive roll out, our pullback side kick, the pullback stomp kick, as well as again the limp leg out if you can manage it. In terms of late strikes, we saw the importance of having good balance to land your strikes while the person is trying to take you down. We saw different punches, elbows you can do from the postured up position, the jump groin kick, the jump groin knee, the jump knee to the face, as well as the hands down roundhouse kick as well. From the leg inside position, we saw the hands down spinning heel kick, as well as the hands down back kick. And as the last resort, we saw the importance of not going to your back once you hit the ground, so using the post to sit up escape, as well as to prevent your guard from being passed if nothing else works. Now, like we said in the beginning, I hope you'll come back to this video regularly to practice each one of those techniques progressively, starting with the basics and working your way up to more advanced techniques. So to help you come back to this video easily, click the like button below and the video will appear in your liked videos. Add it to a playlist, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel right now so you can find our channel in your subscriptions and in your YouTube newsfeed. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away in the comments below. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated, and we really hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as we've enjoyed making it for you. Till next time, I'm Patrick Phillip. This is Effective Martial Arts. Remember, practice well, safety first, and use these techniques only for self-defense.